Hey, welcome back. So tonight we're at Horror Nights. Obviously we're just here for another night. We're still missing two houses on my list, two houses I haven't done. Monstruos and Quiet Place. I've not hit either of those. I feel like because they're at the front, they always just get so busy at the beginning of the night. We've been leaving kind of earlier, so I think we're just gonna bite the bullet tonight and probably get them done pretty soon instead of just trying to wait them out until they get slower. But otherwise, just here for another good night. We're gonna go in, head through the scare zones, hoping it doesn't rain. It kind of looks like it, but otherwise, come in and experience this night with us. So we made it in right here in the front, and we're heading into Monstruos. It's only 20 minutes. There's a lot of people getting in line, so it might not actually be 20 minutes when we get up there, but hopefully it's not too much of a wait. So the line got a lot longer behind us, but we've only waited about 20 minutes right now. We're about to pass the corner to head into the house. So this is my first time in this house, so I'll let you know what I think afterwards, but we'll see you guys after the house. So we just got out of Monsters of Latin America. I really like that house. Non-spoiler, quickly, I thought overall it was a good house. I definitely see the hype over at Hollywood. I did hear some people saying that they didn't like ours as much, that did both, but I didn't see any issue with that house. There was a lot of really fun scenes, a lot of good jump scares. All right, now on to the spoilers. Obviously, kind of themed to different monsters from Latin America. I thought some of the sets were really cool. They obviously have a similar feel walking around because it was supposed to be kind of the same area, but it was also kind of an anthology kind of thing where there was like a storyteller. Forgive me, I don't know much about Latin American monsters, but he was bringing you through the house, and basically before, it's kind of like almost like Slaughter Cinema, if you've done that, where you kind of walked like through, there was like almost like a poster of the monster, and then you would walk through their section of the house. Very scary house, I thought. We actually missed a decent amount of scares, but that got me a lot. It is our first house of the night, so that could contribute a little more to it, but it got me a lot of times. Super cool animatronic there towards the end of the giant like vulture bird lady. Huge animatronic, really, really cool. The only big complaint with the house is at the end, the storyteller was kind of a B-mode animatronic that was standing out there. I thought that was kind of lame after having a live actor the rest of the time. I just thought it kind of weirdly did not flow well with the story. But overall, I really liked that house, liked it basically as much as I thought it was for all the praise that I got last year in Hollywood. The line for Quiet Place right behind us is only like one switchback, so we might try to just jump in that. It probably will still be okayly long because these switchbacks so long, but we figured might just get in line, get this out of the way because it's just busy here tonight. So a posted 45-minute wait for Quiet Place. We waited about 30 for Monstruos, so a little more than advertised. But it is currently 8:20. It's about perfect time to see how long this is really. So it did start raining on us. It's not too bad, but it looks like it's going to keep up for the rest of the night. But we're about to the entrance of Quiet Place. Only waited about 26 minutes so far, so it'll probably end up being around 30, 35, so not too bad. But again, first time through this house, so we'll talk about it after. So we just got out of a Quiet Place. Non-spoilers first. I really like that house. That might have shot up to my #1 initially. Again, I'm not doing rankings yet. Kind of want to get through probably one more night. Maybe just tonight, maybe next night we'll start doing rankings. But I like to get a feel for the event, get a couple runs through of each of the houses before I start ranking, because sometimes you just have bad run-throughs of certain houses and they will fall and rise. But we'll definitely see a lot of changing throughout this season. Even when I do make the list, probably next video we should see for more nights, because it just changes so much depending on what they kind of change with houses, and it's my overall experience going through them multiple times, how walkable they are. But Quiet Place, again, really, really liked. If you like the movies, you're really gonna like this house. Onto the spoilers, so skip forward if you don't want to see that. I really liked what they did with the house. I haven't seen the second movie yet. I should have watched it before going through that because I didn't know it was going through both the first and the second movie. but I really, really liked it. It was quiet in there. No background music, not a whole lot of like jump scare noises. There was a lot of Death Angel noises, the monsters, but that was mainly the entirety of the sounds in the house. I thought that house was very scary. Not as much as Insidious. I don't think much can beat Insidious. But I thought the puppets in there looked great, of the Death Angels. There's a lot of cool scenes. There's the scene from the first movie where they shot the first one in the face. And there was just a lot of huge Death Angel animatronics and stuff. I thought just overall the vibe of the house was immaculate. Like, it was so cool to walk through the house and it'd be like almost dead quiet besides people screaming and the Death Angel noises. So you were like walking around, there's like rustling in the bushes, and the beginning of the house too. Wow, that was the scary part of the house. You walk immediately in, dark tunnel, like literally pitch black. I couldn't see the person in front of me, and there's a Death Angel that pops through the wall. Really scary. Overall, I really like the house. It might be my number one right now, but definitely when we start doing a ranking, we'll see a little bit more when I kind of sit down and kind of look at what I really like this year. I'm not sure what we're doing right now. We might walk through a couple of scare zones, and then we might try to do just 1 or 2 more houses tonight too. Definitely go check out our night 1 and night 2. Night 1, we go through a lot more of the scare zones, and I do over here at the Ghostbuster booth try the s'mores. But we also hit a lot of the scare zones that first night and do full like kind of walkthroughs, and we fully walk through like the tribute store and stuff. So definitely go check those out if you're wanting to see a little bit more. We are over here in Torture Fair right now, and it doesn't actually look like any scare actors are out currently. It was raining a little bit harder a few minutes ago. It wasn't raining overly hard. But right now it is still sprinkling just a tad. So probably not out quite yet. So we made it over here to Major Suites. This is about 40 minutes. Kinda doubt it's actually that long unless a lot of people hop in right in front of us. But we've done this house before, but I'll talk about it again once we get out of it. So we just got out of Major Suites. Small little rant time before we talk about the house. I feel like tonight, especially even the last 2 years, Express has been way oversold. I mean, we got in the line, said about 40 minutes. We waited a little over an hour. I don't mind long lines. I know it's part of the experience of coming to parks and even these events and stuff. But the issue with the Express is it was so long and they were letting so many Express in. Normal line was not moving at all. We were literally standing still for like 8 minutes at a time. We would move forward just a tad because it wasn't a very long line. It was in the Fast and Furious building. But we've waited outside of the Fast and Furious building and only waited about 30 minutes. So we were inside the Fast and Furious building, almost just not moving. And that just makes the wait experience so much worse because you don't feel like you're going anywhere. Again, small little rant. I just think they should not sell as much Express as they are. I know that won't happen because money, but little rant. But the actual house, spoiler, we've been through it before. It's probably one of my favorites this year. I really like the atmosphere of the factory. I've always liked that kind of theme. I always find it pretty scary and stuff. A lot of good scares in there. I really like the button that you can click. I've heard of rumors of 2, and I've seen a picture of a second one. I looked everywhere in that dang place. I could not find it. So if you know where it is, please let me know. Because I cannot find that stupid button. Because I know the one towards the beginning in the kind of room with the stage. I just can't find the other one. I think we are almost done for the night. That one kind of took it out of us. So we're going to be heading through Swamp of the Undead and Demon Queens, though, before we end off the night. So completely on Horror Nights related, but over here, kind of near the SpongeBob shop on your way to DreamWorks, they do have a wild robot photo op that actually looks really good. Great looking at night. Very excited for this movie, so just thought I would stop by and show you that there is a photo op over here. Quickly again, not Horror Nights related again, but they did announce this whole back area that used to be Sanrio and Hello Kitty, that kind of thing, and Betty Boop, I think it was. It's all getting turned into Wicked. So it's gonna have a Wicked cafe that I imagine is gonna be a lot like the Sanrio that just opened in Hollywood, and then a store all themed to Wicked. So I did stop over here in the Today Cafe. I think I'm gonna get, I have had it before. I had it a night that I wasn't filming, but chocolate raspberry death cake, big slices, and it was very good. So I think that's what I'm gonna get tonight. So here's a closer look at the piece. It is quite big. You can kind of see it compared to a cup here. It's a big slice of cake, and with a Universal Pass discount, it's only about $5. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and it's a very good cake, pretty moist. So definitely would suggest this on your way out or on your way in. So that's officially it here for us tonight here at Halloween Horror Nights. Minor hiccup with Major Sweets. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I dislike express line, period. I think all those type of things shouldn't exist, but I know that's not gonna happen, so don't worry. I'm a realist with that. But overall, it's still a good night. I'm really glad we got through our last two houses. I really, really liked A Quiet Place. I'm still sitting on that. I loved that house. I love the atmosphere. It just felt so different from a Horror Nights house. I just like the change in kind of formula with that one. I've heard very good things about Hollywood, though. I wish I could get out there this year. I don't think I'll be able to, but A Quiet Place in Hollywood, I've heard very, very good things about, even better than the one here. But that's it for us tonight. We'll be back pretty soon. I want to start listing things and ranking things and getting back through as much as possible. So thanks for watching. I hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.